Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Mindfulness of Healing. This is Mercedes Warwick. I had placed on my mind today, on my heart today, to talk about staying within your capabilities as you're doing your mindfulness work. It is very important as you're going through a discovery of well-being during an illness that we stay within our capabilities in that moment. It's kind of like taking the radical now and just being present in just that breath, just that moment. And it's so important. I'll give you a quick example. Recently, I went through some chemotherapy treatments, and the first 8 treatments were, I went into a deep spiritual immersion, and they were they were well tolerated. That's the way I'll put it. The last 4 treatments were a different type of treatment, and I couldn't get deep into the immersion. And I, even though I did my prayer work in preparation before I went, as I was actually getting the treatment, it was so short. It was literally 10 minutes, just to get the shot. And there was so little preparation. And so what ended up happening was I ended up having a very different experience for the last 4 chemo treatments. And in my opinion, which is mine, that and I guess like $5 now would get you a cup of coffee. It used to be that, and a quarter to get you a cup of coffee. But it was a different experience. And I had what you would stereotypically think of chemo treatments. I had, a lot of those reactions. And I couldn't get into my immersion at home. I couldn't get into my practice at home. So even at the most subtle level, breathing the I am that I am 36 times, 36 breaths, journey into the I am mind. So even just getting into that, I was so weak. I remember being in my bed and literally curled up in my bed, just breathing in. Sometimes it was just I. Other times it was I am. Other times it was I am that. And other times it was I am that I am. I had to honor myself. I had to be in my place of dignity, in my place of self-respect, in my place of compassion, to know that the heart was to be in my most divine space, even through this noise that you're hearing is Priya. She's down here clicking away. Her nails are on the floor. But being in my most divine space, still connecting into the divinity that was present in that moment. So it is so important that anything that I say on this site, anything, you stay within your capabilities in this moment. And that is truly one of the most important things. And the other thing that I would say to you is, for me, it is the I am that I am and the Lord's Prayer and the 23rd Psalm. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no evil. And I would do that set to the rhythm that was placed on my heart, the breath sequence that was placed on my heart at the time. So welcome, 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 welcome to the Mindfulness of Healing. Stay within your capabilities. Stay within your compassionate self, even regardless of what is happening with you, even in this moment. Stay in the radical now. Be in this breath and know that every breath that you take is a devotion. It's a devotion to yourself. It is a devotion to the divine. It's a devotion to the oneness that we are, the one divine, holy sacredness that each of us is. Blessings be unto you. Namaste.